All right, what's good, y'all? It is Derek P. Fields, aka the Gridiron Blitz. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hat into the live stream mix today because I got some stuff that's been weighing on me for a little while overnight into this morning. Um, Basically, I want to address last night and the live show between the round table yesterday with me and everything like that. I got some time right now, so I'll do that. Now I haven't made a video in the car in a minute, and it's that type of day. I got some things to do, so I'm gonna make this video real quick. Yesterday, and what we're trying to do, and what we're trying to accomplish, and the fact that you have people that's in the chats that are being outrageously disrespectful, which I don't appreciate one bit. I've never been disrespectful to anybody verbally in the comments in one of my videos, nothing. And this video is not as an insult. It's not a beef. It's not a any. I'm the type of dude that if I have a problem, I'll come to you and try to work it out, whether it's email, telephone conversation, or whatever. Now, the round table yesterday, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what me, Luke G, TA, J Mo, that's what we do. We agree to disagree. Um, and for me, that's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But that other stuff that was in the comments and all of that, I really don't see a reason for that. I don't see a purpose for that. And in my opinion, if you gonna come into the comments and have something to say that's not only opinionated is one thing, but negative is a whole another thing. If you're gonna come in and you're gonna be disrespectful to me, first and foremost, my other subscribers, my other viewers, then I would suggest that you unsubscribe from me, that you don't tune in from any of my content, anything like that. To bring somebody's personal life into anything, name calling, stuff like that, that's unnecessary. So I'm just asking, and I kind of wanted to let everybody know what was going on. Sometimes things that happen outside of YouTube can affect your mood and things like that. Now, as far as me and the Lions, yesterday we had a conversation of, well, Luke's point was go find another team. He's exactly right. He's exactly right. If you are not, if you're going to get so sick and so tired and so upset that you're going to have an aneurysm or something like that, then you need to find another team. Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly with what he said. At the same time, I feel like we all watch football. Yesterday, we all watch football to not only be entertained, we watch football because we want a selected team to win. I mean, let's be honest. We watch the Super Bowl for entertainment, right? But if you're a fan of the Detroit Lions, you watch the Detroit Lions to because you want the Detroit Lions to win. All right. So this video here is my way of coming to directly to anybody in the comments and in the chats that had something negative to say about me yesterday, and you know exactly who you are and what was said. That was totally uncalled for. I don't disrespect anybody in the chats and on YouTube, and I just ask that you guys do the same for me. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine. That's everybody's entitled to their opinion and how they feel about a particular subject. But to make my opinion criminal and to just outright disrespect me because of a way that I feel is, I think, not only is uncalled for, it's unwarranted. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Now, if I offended anybody yesterday with my views, I do apologize for that. I know it was unlike myself. I'm usually the one bringing the fun and the jokes to the chat and to the round table. Luke is usually the serious one. But yesterday, I just wasn't in the mood for nonsense, unfortunately. So it's funny because when somebody is a particular way and then they're not that way, it brings a lot of like, man, what's wrong with you? What's okay? Are you all right? And I appreciate everybody checking on me and asking about me. But I think that a lot of you guys it was uncalled for yesterday. It was just disrespectful, and they know who I'm talking about. Now, I'm not trying to start anything, and I hope that nothing starts from this. But being the man that I am and doing what I was taught to do, if I have an issue with anybody, I'm going to take it to them and try to resolve it. Because a lot of times this stuff is misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? But I think that everybody needs to respect everybody else's opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. That's what we do. So that's really it. Not a whole lot to say. It just kind of was weighing on me. I got my personal life. I have my YouTube life. And I'm always going to be there for the Lions. Let's be clear about that. I'm not going to be a bandwagon. I've never been. I'm just saying that I want my team to... What's up, Big Rule? What's good, man? I want my team to win. And I do think that Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn are heading in the right direction. But the point that I was trying to make last night was we're sick of heading in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? We want winners. And Luke and everybody else was trying to bring out the point, well, you were building a winning culture. And I'm like, yeah, building is one thing. Built is another. We know Rome wasn't the same. Rome wasn't built in a day. The Lions are not going to have a winning culture in a day. The point I was trying to make last night is there are things in your lifetime that you might only see once. The Lions making it to a Super Bowl is one of those things. However, if they made it and lost and I don't get to see another Super Bowl, that's something I have to deal with. Maybe my son will get to see the Lions and a whole different Lions team make it to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. But I honestly think, man, listen, we're all grown men. I'm a man. I'm 40. We're all grown men. We're not kids. A lot of this stuff is childish to me. And I just, like I said, guys, I've always kept it real. I've always been polite and pleasant and respectful to everybody in my videos, whether I shout you out, even if I have a problem with you, I'm going to go directly to you. And it seems like this is kind of, last night was maybe a culmination of 3 different shows. It all started with last week with sneak dissing Motor City Sports Talk or Dose of Dion, and I wasn't doing anything of that nature. Me and CJ have talked on an occasion through email, and I had a problem, and I went straight to him. Dose of Dion, same thing. Hit him up in my email. We chatted it out. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all to come into my chat or Luke's chat or anybody's chat and just be disrespectful, I think I think it's childish. I think it's unfortunate because we're all men. We all have families. We got man responsibility, and we calling each other names and y'all talking about, stuff I don't even want to mention right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mention. It was just, it was not called for and it was not a pleasant thing. I think it's safe to say that, we're all men in this situation, and we trying to talk about a Detroit team that they don't even know who we are. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting all riled up at each other or whatever through the comments or whatever. To voice your opinion is one thing, but to be disrespectful, that's why I titled this Respect One Another, because that's like the one thing that we need to do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can't do that, then unsubscribe from my channel. If you can't do that, I will block you in my chats and because I've never done it. And just like we teach our children to be respectful, we teach them if they're not taught, respect, then they're not going to have it. Say thank you, say please, chew with your mouth closed, because out of respect for other people, they don't want to hear all that smacking or whatever the situation is, are set out to do. And I just thought last night was unfortunate. Like I said, guys, I have bad days. You know what I'm saying? I have things where the day don't always go right. And last night I was just like, all right, I've had enough. That's really what it was. You know what I'm saying? But Luke, everything Luke said was right about if I don't want to, if I'm tired of the team, find a new one. I mean, that's point blank. Find a new team. You know what I'm saying? But as a Lions fan, I'm not going to do that, man. The Lions are my team. I ride with them. I want to see them win. I want to see them do more. I want to see them respected by the media. I want to see them respected by the rest of the NFL. I want to see them respected by other cities and other teams. Nobody takes the Lions seriously, and I think that 82% of that is the Lions. You know what I'm saying? If not 100. They do the same old thing. That there's no other team in the league that has a saying behind them like same old Lions that other teams and other districts have adopted, and they know exactly what we're talking about. SOL in the Lions font. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. And we all have our days. Man, Ryan Williams, what's good? Hey, Ryan, man, okay. Wow, bro. That's great. Thank you, man. Listen, my first super chat ever. Ryan Williams, I'm gonna have to write that down. I'm gonna shout you out in every video I make, man, for the next 90 days, bro. Seriously, because that super chat is amazing, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, man, that's crazy, man. I had a thought yesterday about getting on this thing, and I was like, man, it's so much. It's what's up, Lions fan 75. It's so much. It's like so much like man, like a nuclear reaction right now, man. Like the city, there's not the city, man, but you know what I'm talking about. Like it's a lot of like hostility. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff going on right now. That it's just like, oh, this person has something to say about this person and all of that. And I'm just like, man, it's crazy right now. But I just want to put that my personal life is nobody's business but mine and whoever I decide to share it with. And for you to come into my comments, Luke comments, anybody comments and I participate and say vulgar things and things like that, I just think that was unsportsmanlike. I think it was childish. I think it was yeah, man. I mean that stuff was crazy. That whole thing. And I'm not trying to play Gandhi or Peacemaker or nothing like that, but that whole thing. And then I woke up to another video, but I'm just like, right now, man, I'm addressing last night and the way that I was during the live stream, during the round table. And just, I started the stream off saying I was hostile. And I was hostile because as we know, we got real life problems. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is nothing when it comes to the rest of the world. We've got real life problems in this thing. And if I projected that onto the chat and the round table, I apologize for that, because that's not what I meant to do. It was just, I started like, yo, I'm gonna be a little hostile, and I was laughing and giggling and chatting and stuff like that. But I'm just like, yo, we're fans, and the word fan is from fanatical. You know what I'm saying? Fanatic. I missed your chat, man. I missed what you said, but we're not fans because we know the game of football. The term fan comes from being a fanatic. Now, I wouldn't classify myself as a fanatic. I'm not gonna fight another team. If I'm at Ford Field and we playing the Eagles, I'm not gonna start a fight or go murder somebody off of some ridiculous, because they root for another team. That's just ridiculous. But I do like my Detroit Lions, and I want to see us respected. I want us to see it. I want us to win. What's up, Haters House? You good, man? And I'm gonna tell you what, guys, and I'm gonna be real with you. If you came in my chat yesterday and you're like a regular subscriber or a follower, not a follower, whatever, subscriber, even if you don't subscribe but you watch the videos. If you came at me sideways yesterday, I think that was uncalled for, man. Especially the comments about like I said, my personal life and how can I put this? There's no other way to say it, so I'm not gonna say it. There's no decent way to say it. If you came at me like that, then you don't even need to be around, man, because that's stuff that, that's like 5th grade stuff. That's like when we were in school and we're like, oh, we gonna say crack a yo mama joke or whatever. All that stuff is, what's up, Trav? You good, man? Yeah, hey, disrespectful, not even a word, man. Yeah. And so I'm just like, I think that that's uncalled for. And you know, a lot of times, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, and this is not a sexist comment at all. One of the biggest things about being a man is the way that we think, right? So we usually was on my channel. None of that stuff would have came through yesterday. One thing about being a dude is the way that we set up. You know, even though we can be emotional at times, we're more logical, right? So a lot of times, if we have beef with a guy or with anybody, we squash it. It's like, yo, we go talk to the person and then it's done. It's over. That's it. But to take it to this whole level of just derogatory comments and stuff like that, man. I mean, like I said, guys, I think we better than that. I think we're more mature than that. We're wiser. And first and foremost, man, we're men. So you know what I'm saying? We work stuff out. That's what we do. If our wife gets emotional, usually what we do is, you know, we let them relax and we come back and then we try to, I know sometimes men can be we always can be more logical than emotional. It always, and that gets us in trouble a lot of the time, man. But I think that that's the good thing that balances us out with our spouses is the fact that we think one way, they think another way. So then we usually can balance each other out. Your wife is like, yo, okay, maybe you should look at it this way. You're like, you know, I was only looking at the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at A, B, C. And your spouse is looking at it in a different way. So all I'm saying, guys, is that if you know me from my YouTube videos, you know I got nothing but love, nothing but respect for all 1,338 people that are subscribed to me. And yeah, man, I saw it. I did. I saw it. I saw it, and I'm gonna be real, man. I wasn't happy about it. I mean, because that's just not my style, man. That's not my, you know, I mean, that's him and that's what he does. But I just don't, I mean, like, we got more important things to do. You know what I'm saying? We got more other stuff to focus on. And at the end of the day, I believe that 99% of us are Lions fans. We want to see the Detroit Lions win a championship. We want to see them be respected by the media, by the NFL as a whole. Luke G brought out a good point that we all know we were talking about. They wait till the Saints get blasted. They wait till they get messed up to change the rule. They wait till the Steelers with the Jesse James, who shout out to Jesse James, that's a Detroit Lion now. They wait till something happens with them to change the rule. But when it happened to Calvin Johnson in 2010 or whatever year that was, it didn't change no rule. It was a big controversy, but it wasn't a rule change. When it happened to Brandon Pettigrew in 2014, it wasn't a rule change. It wasn't a rule change. It was a rule change when it happened to one of the more respected teams in the NFL. You have no idea, or maybe you do, how much it bothers me that every single Sunday I watch Game Day Prime. NFL, Carissa Thompson, LT, which is my boy, Deion Sanders, and now with Shannon Sharp. I don't know why he there. Every Sunday during the season, I tape it, I watch it live. I usually watch it at work, on my phone, whatever. Lions get a win, okay. The Lions, you know what they are? They're jumbled up in another segment. I call it the breeze. Man, all right, that's my fault, man. If you can see that, I had to change the orientation of the car, bro, because if you ever do a live stream, make sure you are out of the sun. My phone said, you too hot. You too hot. So, man, appreciate all you guys. And I had to run the air real quick, man, to get the oh man, to get the phone. Yeah, my bad, man. My phone was too hot. So it was sitting, I was parked, and that car heat is like no other heat, bro. It's like sitting in the sauna or something. So I had to change the orientation and get it out the sun. I'm sitting in the car, had the windows cracked, and bam, it's went out on me, man. But anyway, oh, I'm not trying to. This not a beef video, a retaliation video. This not a Gandhi video, man. This is just simply saying that respect. That's it. That's just it, man. Um, if you disrespect me, I'm not gonna come back and disrespect you. If you disrespect my family, I'm not gonna look for you and find you. That's not what I do. It's not what I do. Uh, if you threaten me or my family, I'm just gonna report you. I'm going to call the authorities because it's not for me to. It's not for me to. Only time I get involved. Only time I get involved is if it's a direct threat to me and my family. Now I'm not saying this to anybody because nobody's done that. Nobody's threatened me. Nobody said anything, any of that nature. But it's my job to report you to the authorities. It's my job to defend my family and myself if it comes to that. But I'm not gonna let it come to that. And once again, nobody's come at me like that. This is all comment related with yesterday. Is that I feel like I'm all for constructive criticism. I'm all for people giving their opinion because that's what YouTube is for, man. Everybody's got an opinion and everybody has the right to voice it. The thing that we have to realize is that we are entitled to it. You don't have to like somebody's opinion. You just got to respect it. And then when they come and try to be disrespectful, it falls upon us to be the best men we could be. Because let's be honest. How many disagreements and how many things have happened because of words that have been said before any physical violence or anything physical has become involved? It's all been words. And a lot of times if you disagree with your spouse, it is because of miscommunication. So you go and say, hey, you know what, this is what I thought you said, or this is what I thought. Oh no, that's not what I was misinformed. I stand corrected. Done. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a peace video. I am not the appointed Detroit peacemaker. This video is not even about anybody but me. Yesterday with the live chat and the live stream. And I just think it was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. And, if anybody in the chat has any knowledge of the scriptures, then they know that, the most important rule is one of the most important rules is to treat others, like you. I'm paraphrasing here, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. Is to treat others like you want to be treated. And I think that if we use that in a lot of times in our everyday life, then we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll avoid a lot of conflict and stuff like that. And I was upset yesterday. Because I thought that this is not about the live stream, but it was during the live stream that I've got people saying really, really derogatory things regarding me. And I'm just like, okay, all right. So trying to be the bigger man, I was just quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because what is it going to take for somebody to pop off? Somebody's having a bad day. Somebody says the wrong thing to them. And, I'm trying to be a different person. I'm trying to be that person that avoids all that stuff. And I'm a work in progress, guys. I am a work in progress every day as imperfect men. We have to fight. We have to fight against our imperfect selves. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to be, somebody makes us hostile, we have to apply the fruitages of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And mildness, peace, self-control, stuff like that. And whether you are religious, read the Bible, or any other religious publication, anything like that, it's all the same. Just treat others like you want to be treated. When somebody doesn't say thank you when you open the door, I'm just like, okay, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? I was taught my parents taught me the right way. And I'm not saying that nobody else's parents didn't teach them, because parents can do one thing and then their kids do something else. What I'm saying is that that's the way I was raised. That's the way I'm raising my child. That's the way I run my household. And I really, really do try to be but I had to leave. It got to be too much. I know you're talking about. Are you talking about me? You talking about me, Mike, or are you talking about the comments? But I'm gonna try and watch you, man, for your response. But I forgot what I was saying, man. I just try to. I just think that a lot of times people can take it too far. And if you guys know, if you go back in all my videos, I've never said one curse word. I've never used foul language. I've never ever dogged anybody in the chats. And I'm gonna go out here and say something that it's a little hostile right now, but I've never ever said anything negative about any other Detroit YouTuber. I've never said any negative about CJ Goodfella, Motor City Sports Talk. I just voiced my opinion on the videos and his structure, but I've never said that was it. I mean, the man wants to do what he wants to do. I'm okay with that. And the beauty about YouTube is if you don't like somebody or what they have to say, you unsubscribe from them and then it's done. It's over with. There's nothing else to talk about. That's it. But we got people that like to troll and say, yeah, I know you do. I know the Nisi. What's going on? What's up, George? You good, man? You good today? But I just, like I said before, man, I appreciate all y'all. I had 17 people up in the chat today, which in the middle of the day is amazing. So I appreciate all that. And once again, guys, I am Lions for life, man. I'm not gonna fight you over them. I'm not gonna say anything derogatory to anyone else over them. I'm not gonna do anything. And usually I don't do stuff like this because it can turn into conflict. But after last night, I just wanted you guys to know that everything is all right with Derek P. Fields. Sometimes life happens outside of YouTube. Yeah, you're right, man. That's what I was yeah, that would be something, right? Another round table. But you're right. Lions, go Lions. And that's what I was saying, man, is that we're all men, and it feels like that we're trying to force our opinion upon each other. If that's the beauty about opinions, man, you entitled to have one. It's not my job to change how you feel. I'm not. The Lions don't pay me to debate. Okay, all right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I will, Ryan. I will. Ryan, dude, man. You are my first super chat, man. In the middle of the day, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You have no idea how I appreciate that, man. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little screenshot, and I'll make a little screenshot, and I'm gonna try to either that or you guys going to have a round. You know, I don't think so, because everybody's kind of like, we had to fight real hard to get Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I don't think so. I might go live with this other guy, depending on if I can get in touch with him and chat with him real quick. It's getting hot. So, man, I hope you got, you know what, hold on, because I don't want you to come through the car. So that's it, guys. I mean, wait, what happened, Travis? What happened? Let's go to a Pistons playoff game. You know, that wouldn't be 08, man, when they were, it might have been 05 when the last time I've been to a Pistons game. But I'm going to just leave it at this, guys. I appreciate all of you. You know that. For sticking with me through the ups and downs with the channel. Because I got to tell you guys, I didn't really know how hard it was for y'all to keep up with the, I'm a Michigan fan, man. So they're done. Did somebody say something? Oh, crazy lag. It might be, you know what? It's because of the car, bro. Let me cut this off. I think it's because of the car, man. It hooks to the Bluetooth, and then it does that. But yeah, man, we're all men. I think that one of the beauties of us being men is our ability to be logical and be less emotional. But sometimes things get the better of us. And what I was gonna say was, if you guys have been sticking with me. I appreciate that, because the channel was everywhere. You didn't know what you was gonna get. And I'm just like, you know what? I see what all the confusion was, man, because it's hard to keep up with, like, what is this guy gonna drop next? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate all y'all. You know that. I got nothing but respect for y'all that hit that subscription button and want to rock with me, especially during all the, you know, Bowflex and hair loss and all of that stuff, you know. And as far as my hairline goes, it looked better than it used to. So I'll leave that at that. So once again, guys, I do feel better. You know, I'm not salty about last night. I still got life that's going on. And if it wasn't meant to be directed toward Luke, the only reason I was like that with Luke is because I know who was my favorite signing by the Lions. Honestly, man, you mean this free agency or overall? Because this free agency has got to be Trey Flowers, man. Because if you heard me before, I was screaming DN, and they went out and signed one. And he doesn't have the sack numbers, but he's got the pressures, and that's what Lions need. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this year, yeah, it was definitely Trey Flowers, man. And as far as the last night, when I said I was salty, or not salty, I said I was upset, irritated at the when Isaiah Crowell got snatched off the market, is because I was like, man, I really wanted the Lions to get a free agent running back and then go and fill those holes with the young guys, because I feel like Kerryon is a young man, so you have a sophomore and a rookie. When you could get a 1-2 year guy, Kerryon to be in his 4th year by the time that contract is over, then you bring in the rookie running back or whatever. So I really believe that the Lions kind of got, I know they had a backup plan for Malcolm Brown, but I do believe the Lions did not think he was going to match it. They didn't think the Rams was going. The guy only made $630,000 last year. So I think that they were like, oh, you know what? This is nothing. We'll do this. Malcolm Brown is ours. And as far as Isaiah Crowell, I just liked him for his age. He wasn't the fastest guy. He's not the bruiser dude we need. But, you know, that's how I feel about that. But anyway, guys, I got to get back to work. Yeah, they can't do that. Yeah. They can't run him into the ground. They already said that they weren't. So we'll see. But I think all you guys are right. Hey, Travis, text me after this, man, and tell me, you know, was something being said or what, man, because it's hard to keep up, like, when it's sideways like this, because they don't stay in the chat, they disappear. So, but once again, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. And like I said, man, it means the most to me for every last one of my subscribers to be, yeah, to me, I get you, man. I get you. So, and listen, if you guys got anybody that was there last night and you were one of those people, hopefully my email will be in the description. You can email me. We can talk about it. I've said all I had to say about it, as far as I just think a lot of guys can be disrespectful, and hopefully we can respect one another. But if you are in my chats, I got all of that stuff blocked, so I'll never get to see it unless I actually want to. And that's the reason why I have it blocked. I have it blocked because you just, you know, what kind of day you could be having, somebody come in the chat and like verbally attack you, and you're like, man, what? I'm just stating my opinion. What did I do to this particular person? And at the end of the day, guys, like, we all know that here's the thing about men. Men are like, you know how dogs have territory, right? They're instinctive creatures. They have territory. And sometimes, you know, I'm not saying that we're dogs. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that sometimes men can be savages, where they might react before they think. And that's something that I think men, I know myself, I can't talk about y'all, but that we have something that we kind of fight all the time. Yeah, I know, man. I know, but it's just the thing about it is it reminded me of a school, you know what I'm saying? And I can't believe I've been talking for 35 minutes, but it reminded me of school, man, where somebody is like bullying you and picking on you, and then everybody's like, nah, and he's talking about, it's just like, and then everybody kind of followed the leader, and then I've got people talking about, you know, it's that time of the month, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, dude, really? Like, that's completely uncalled for. And then I don't even know who you are. Like, I've never seen you before. I've never seen you before. And you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna threaten anybody. I'm not gonna say, well, you talking big and bad behind the keyboard because this is the internet. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna listen, guys. I've worked my entire life, and I keep working to try to put the new personality on, and that's what I'm trying to do now. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you so much. I don't think it's going to be a round table tonight, because trying to get all four of us together on like a random day is tough. But if I can get in contact with this other guy, I'm gonna try to get in contact with him and see if we can do something live tonight. So anyway, shout out to all the Detroit people on YouTube that's trying to represent the city. And man, I'm getting all these emails and stuff and do things for our city, and trying to reflect Detroit in a positive light. Yeah, I just want to get that off my chest, because I know a lot of people was like, what's wrong with Derek? Oh my God. I am the jokiest, like the jokiest one of all of us. I'm always cracking a joke. I'm always saying something. Like I said, in this whole relationship, Luke is the serious one. He's the one, it's football. You can't talk about nothing else. Me, I'm just kind of a go with the flow guy, joke cracker, whatever, man. So I hope it all get worked out between everybody else. I appreciate the 17 people and the people that came back after the interruption. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ryan Lewis, man, my very first super chat. I will make sure that I shout you out in every single video, man. It ain't because you gave me money. It's because that's awesome, man. Like, just, and my first one was a random chat. I didn't ask for it. Amazing, sir. So I'm guessing that you're a sir. So I know a Ryan that's a girl. That's why I said that. But I just want to say thank you to everybody so much. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you, Travis, for doing what you do, man. Appreciate you. And everybody else, man. Last night was one of them nights that I don't expect to happen again for a while. And if I'm feeling some type of way, guys, all right, Ryan. I see. That's what I thought, man. I know a Ryan, and it's Williams. That's crazy, and she's a girl. But I know last night was. And if I'm feeling remotely irritated, bro, and I can't separate it, like I just can't, I will get off. You won't even see me. You won't even see me. I will post, like, cause I don't want last night to be a to repeat, man. But shout out to everybody. Detroit Lions, one pride, and I love my Lions, man. I just want them to do something to get respected, because we there, man. We there. Why has there not been a blackout in like what, 10 years? What's up, Beast Mode? You just got out of school, man. Why has there not been a blackout in over 10 years? It's because we keep going to the games. We keep paying to watch. We keep doing that stuff. So you got to go to the games in order for it to be on TV. If you stop not going, so shout out to all them fans that go, that allow me to see it on TV, because I ain't ready to go down there yet. Every time I go, man, the last game I went to, I think they won. They played Tampa Bay. It was real whack. But before that, man, paid a bunch of money, like $160 a piece for the tickets. They played the Baltimore Ravens, and I want to say it was, thanks, Travis. Thanks, man. This is the last thing I say. It was Monday. I think it was a Monday night game. They played the Ravens. And remember that game, guys, where they lost on like a super long field goal as time was running out. The Lions lost by 1 or 2. And it was just like, cannot believe. We went from sky high to like in the basement in one kick. That was the last time, the second to last time I went. So the other time a friend was like, you want to go? I got free tickets. I'm like, sure. But I have not paid for tickets and since that Baltimore game. So anyway, shout out to the fans that let me see it on TV. Appreciate y'all. And shout out to everybody doing their thing. Y'all, really do appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know me enough to know that when I say I appreciate my subscribers and the people that click on my videos, I do, man, because nobody has to listen to me talk. Nobody. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. And shout out to the round table too. And just remember, guys, let's respect one another. We got other things to do. Wow, Travis, why, bro? For what? This ticket should be free. I thought they were free. They charge for those tickets? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. My email, email thegridironblitz at yahoo.com. Go follow me on Twitter.
Phone must be off. Yes, man. Anyway, I just want to say, guys, I'm telling you, man, iPhones, phones in general, it's like are you kidding? Anyway,